Simone. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do an apartment tour for you because I've been living in this apartment for actually 3 months now, and I don't know, I've been putting it off, but I'm already looking at other apartments, so I figure I should probably make a tour of this one before I am no longer living here. So yeah, you just came in the front door. This is an upstairs unit, which I think I prefer just because it feels like, I don't know, I like high places and really low places. I like sitting on the floor, or I like perching places, and a second floor apartment is kind of like a perch. I have shoe basket there with all of me and my husband's shoes, and we just kind of like collect those. We have sandals and everything. This is our living room, entertainment center. Basically all of our furniture is from IKEA. I'm Swedish, I feel like that's just a necessity. So we have this futon, which we got specifically so that guests could come over and have a place to sleep, because it's only a 1-bedroom apartment. I think it's about 800 square feet, so not very large. So we had to kind of make it a functional living space and get as much use out of it as we can. So we have the futon, which works well for our entertainment center, where we have so many different gaming consoles. We have GameCube, 2 different N64s, we have a PS2, a PS3, a PS4, we have a Nintendo Switch. Yeah, we have so many. There's definitely some I'm forgetting, and we also have like 3DSs, and so yeah, and our DVD collection. This table actually can convert. Obviously I have stuff on it, but it can, the top can flip over, so it can be a beige top or the black top. It's spooky season, so I like having a black top on. Making it around this way, these 2 lamps are also IKEA lamps, and they're like $13, which is just fantastic. They work well to just gently light up the floor space. And in this corner is just kind of my design, artsy, officey storage supplies corner. This is a painting that I just randomly started last weekend. Not sure if I'll ever finish it. And just like random other office supplies and my design portfolios. We have our stack of laptops there. Yeah, but we also have our desktop computers. This is also doubles as my vanity area, so I have my trunk of makeup down there, and so I'll sit on this exercise ball instead as an office chair, and then use this little mirror to put my face on. And I keep my makeup brushes and the things that I use like every day right there. And this is my husband's station. He has his PC built out down on the floor, dual monitors, all the great stuff. This beautiful fan. And we only need it because this apartment doesn't have AC, which is the one thing that I really looked forward to of like getting an apartment of my own, was having air conditioning, because not only did I not have a dishwasher growing up, I didn't have air conditioning. And I was like, wow, gonna live the life of luxury. And yeah, it turns out this apartment doesn't have AC, so we have this tower fan that works sometimes, but the other night it was 92 degrees in our apartment and the fan felt like it did nothing. So if you're gonna live in a warm place, live in a place that has AC. Making our way into the dining room, I have a bike, which I have yet to actually ride since moving here. Also, this art on the wall is made by various friends and people that I look up to. Another part of our kind of functional living space is this table, because it's a gate leg table, so both sides can fold in or fold out. We currently have it basically as big as it gets, but when we moved in, we did only have one of the leaves out, and then it makes it a nice compact space. But this way we can pull out the table and put 2 more chairs, which is what my half-finished painting is sitting on, is our 2 extra dining room chairs, so that we can actually seat 4 people at our dinner table. This is our little recycling area. I have my scale, we have our CRV recycling for bottles and cans, and plastics and papers, trash, cleaning supplies. Not very exciting. I think one of my favorite things about this apartment is that it was freshly not remodeled, but like renovated before we moved in. So it's all new cabinetry, all new appliances, and so everything's just like really clean and fresh. There's food in a fridge, and it's all plant-based food, because that's what we eat. We have our little kind of coffee tea station. I keep some pumpkin syrups because it's fall, that's very important. Milk frother. I use a scale for making my lunches basically every day. You'll see that if you watch my What I Eat in a Day video. And we have an air fryer, which I love so much. It makes so good for crispy things. Just general kitchen things. I'm making some cold brew coffee right now. It's my first go at that, so hopefully that goes well. The very necessary thing for our kitchen is a step stool, because I'm only 5'5", but my husband is like 6 foot, 6'1". So when there's something on the top shelf and he's not around, I need a step stool to get to it. This is also the first time I've really lived with a dishwasher and have been using it, and it's amazing because I just grew up without a functional dishwasher in the house, and so I'm just used to cleaning everything by hand, but having a dishwasher is a game changer. In here we just have a lot of our different tableware, and a lot of it is things that we actually made in ceramics class our spring of senior year of college, so that's fun. Classic kitchen things. I think my favorite piece of the kitchen is probably our Rexy cookie jar that was, there's one cookie left. Cameraman gets it. That was the only item on our wedding registry that we marked as like a must-have, and we got it, so important. Now, making our way around. I love candles, so you'll see kind of candles everywhere throughout the house. You also probably noticed I have a lot of plants in the windows, and I kind of just keep getting more plants. I forgot to talk about my plants. Yeah, like these are some green onions that I regrew. I just like bought a bunch from the grocery store and used them, and then instead of throwing away the little white parts, I just stuck them in the water, and they've grown all the way back up. Same with this celery. I use it down to the nubbins, but now I just have it in water and it's sprouting new leaves. And all these little aloes have all come from my big aloe plant, which my husband gave me for Valentine's Day like 2 years ago. So it's been a while, and it was just kind of slowly growing in Ohio. It wasn't the happiest. And then suddenly, since we moved to California, it just got way happy and just started sprouting up little baby aloes all over the place. So I keep propagating them out into other jars, and they're taking over my life. I have another baby aloe from there, and then I have some cilantro plants, a cactus plant from my bridal shower, and a mini rose bush that's not doing too hot because it's just unhappy. But yeah, now we can make our way into the bedroom, but first I have a few more little bits of art. These are just a collection of Polaroids that I've taken kind of with starting our life together, as well as a few with some friends. And I have this really old one of me in Girl Scouts. I was so small. I think brownies, you're like in 2nd and 3rd grade. Literally a child. Also, more fun art. I made these 2 prints, but then this print is by my friend Hannah, who I know watches my YouTube channel. Love you, Hannah. Thank you. And this one is by Carrie, another person who just found out that I have a YouTube channel, and she loves my chaotic energy, apparently. So thanks, Carrie. And now, the bedroom. As you pass through this doorway, there's a bathroom. Very exciting. I have this little makeshift lamp that I just made by putting Christmas lights inside of this cool glass jar that I had from this one boba place one time. Another favorite thing about the apartment is in-unit washer and dryer. I couldn't imagine my life without that. It's a requirement in any place I live going forward. And then the bedroom, we have pretty simple and minimal, I guess. We have another print by my friend Autumn, laundry hamper, and then between my husband and I, we have so many books. So originally we just bought one bookshelf thinking, oh, that'll be enough. And we came home and realized, yeah, no. So we have two nearly full bookshelves from IKEA, of course. They're both anchored to the wall because otherwise they would tip over from the amount of books on them. I have a specific bookshelf dedicated to Tolkien books. I have various editions of single volume Lord of the Rings, and some of his other works, and The Hobbit. He gets his own shelf. I also have a shelf for my cameras because I kind of low-key collect cameras. I don't have my DSLR up here because that's just like in its camera bag somewhere else, but I basically just have some generations of Kodaks and then my Instax. And this is my little reading nook. I got this chair on Amazon and put a soft blanket over it, and it's a perfect place to curl up in. I've started filming some YouTube videos in this, so you may recognize it, although the other side of this is purple, and I just flipped it over to the white today. I think both look really cute. We have yet to get a bed frame, but that's one of the next things and kind of final things on our shopping list for our home. It's been fun having the bed on the floor, but we realized we should actually be adults and get a bed frame so we can have some nice storage space underneath and also just not be falling 4 or 5 feet onto the ground, basically. We also have our dresser over here. We decided rather than go for traditional drawers, we wanted something that could be part clothing storage but also easily be used for other things. So we got this from IKEA. We each have these 3 gray bins, and then we just have random other stuff. I have my camera and some jewelry in here. There's some various frames and essential oils in there, and then more random stuff, my purse. Yeah, tabletop, or the top of it, we usually put our keys and things that we need every morning on there. I have my work badge, headphones, things of that nature. This is usually where we charge our phones every night. We have this mess of cables over here that we just pull up and then have our phones resting there to charge, because we try to keep a rule of no phones in bed. And yeah, we also have, this is Cheetah Boy. He was a beautiful addition to the family from Goodwill. A couple years ago, my husband found him, and it's probably one of his favorite things about the apartment. He's stuffed, so there's actually dimension. You may not be able to see it in the video, but his eyes are kind of pushed back. So is his nose and this little line here. And so you can actually press on him. It's weird. Another one of my husband's favorite things, I forgot. In this mirrored closet, this is just a storage closet. This is Dabby, the skeleton, another leftover from college days. Found him in his dorm one day and decided to give him a home. So we've had him ever since. And yeah, we just kind of keep, I have more art supplies up there. We have camping supplies and tools there. Helmets for the bike I never ride. Board games, vacuum, basically a bunch of boring stuff. And really, the last thing of the whole apartment is our walk-in closet. My side is on the right, and his side is on the left. That's the same with the dresser. Kind of how we've set up everything is I'm on the right side, because I'm always right. He hates that, but also loves it. I have my shoes, clothing. We have our drying rack in there. Really just kind of boring stuff. So I would say this apartment has served us well for the few months, but definitely looking to move on when our lease is up. Our lease is up in about 6 months, so we're starting to look for other places. The 3 things that I really love are the light that comes through our bedroom window in the morning. It's just really nice because this is east facing, but somehow it gets really nice light coming in and just kind of illuminates the room. My Other necessity is probably the in-unit washer and dryer. That's just really nice. And I think my other favorite thing is just this window into the kitchen, so I can be laying on the couch and James can be in the kitchen and I can be like, can you bring me such and such? And he'll be like, yeah. Or we can just have cute conversations. Thanks for checking out my crib, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.